you know what? Let's get real here. That we have forces within our planet that is preventing us from becoming who we are.
In this fourth and last part of our hypnosis research project, we had close contact with a reptilian being. How are they influencing the Ascension event on Earth? Stay tuned. To watch the previous 3 parts of this research project, check out the playlist up here. Hi, my name is Andreas from Hyperspace Connection. For all returning guests, welcome back. If you're new here, help us grow with this channel by subscribing, as we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Okay, can you please now reach out to a source of information that tries to influence the event on planet Earth? Can you please tell me what's going on? Who would be the source of information in regard of my question?
Yes. She hears the high pitch.
When going back to my question, can you connect to a source that is willing to talk about the influence that they have to try to prevent the event from happening?
Yes, it's like I am looking on the outside of a glass. The glass is between us.
Okay. What does that glass stand for?
It has to be disconnected.
So just observing?
Yes.
Okay. Could you please tell us about the source of information?
The source on the other side of the glass that I'm at has been in existence for very, very long.
What is the appearance of that source? How would you perceive that source?
It would look as a human being in a way that would be fearful to others.
So how would it look like? In human terms, as we know of certain beings and groups or entities, or whatever you want to call it, what would it be?
There are no names. We put names to them.
Okay, well then we're going to use our names.
You would call this something close to a reptilian.
Okay, I see. Can you explain how it looks like?
She has to be disconnected from this.
But I'm asking for a source of knowledge that is trying to prevent the event of happening, has no interest in influencing Heidi, but is willing to share information.
It cannot influence her.
Okay.
She just sees it, and it is hard for the human mind to understand exactly.
Can you connect to his mind, or this being's mind, please, so we
No.
have conversation?
No.
How can we have conversation with it?
I will not connect with his mind. I can speak with him, but I will not connect with his mind.
But then ask it if it's okay to have some questions answered about his mission or job on planet Earth.
Yes and no. He's very forceful.
I see. Ask him if he has a superior.
One.
Okay. So ask him, please, what is his specific, particular job that he's doing?
He is creating a community, a very powerful one. It's becoming a part not only in this planet but others, where they are creating the power through different ways within a person, entity, or being. to become disillusioned and disconnected. As when they do this, it is like being reprogrammed, like a robot.
So he's trying to have a community of his own kind or a community of humans?
It's influence humans, but not just the humans. They're very powerful, as you would call them, the fallen ones.
So are they like working together?
Yes.
From where does he operate? Is he on Earth or off planet?
He can go in both directions.
How would he do that?
We can't see, as it's on a different level, but he can be here or in the place of his existence.
So he doesn't need to have a vehicle to travel?
No.
Okay. How is his influence directly to humans?
When a human is not connected, he comes in through a crack, and in that crack, he works through the mind in ways that we could not even see. And when that person is disconnected, it's easier for them to create a robot.
Okay. Ask him if he or his kind as well influence light workers.
Yes, in ways that light workers can see if they are in that ascended part within them, and they will find the ones that are already one. And when this is in the process, the one will experience things that they've never experienced before.
How can they prevent being influenced by them? How can the light workers be strong enough to not be influenced?
To stay in the right, as you would say, new earth.
Okay. Before we part, could you please explain us how that being looks like? Is as good as possible?
You would say, as we've been taught, there are different ones, and in certain parts of being taught, it is something that was at one time connected on a higher level and was to a point where it wanted to be disconnected.
Going back to my question, how does that being look like?
The one that's on the other side of the glass has bumps, not like humans.
Does he wear clothing or not?
No,
If you would compare it to a human, is he bigger or smaller?
he's bigger,
How much about?
2 times bigger.
Okay. How do they move? Do they walk or do they have another manner of movement?
They can walk, but they can also walk on all fours.
Mm-hmm.
And not just on the ground, they can walk on surfaces.
I understand. If he would explain the feature of his face.
It's what we would think it would be in ways, but the eyes are like looking into a place where you would go to get an animal.
What kind of animal? If you would compare it to an animal that we know.
A snake.
Okay. So are the pupils, have they a certain form?
Yes.
What's the color of the eyes?
Yellow.
Okay.
And red.
Well, thank you very much. Before we go there, I would like you to check him out. Does this being has wings or not?
Not this one.
Okay.
But there are ones with wings.
Mm-hmm. Does he has a tail or not?
This one does.
What's the color of his skin?
It has a greenish gray to it.
Okay. What's his strength?
He can be very weak, but his strength comes from humans or others. And he can be extremely strong to a point where a weak human would be like a superhero.
Okay. What is his weakness?
Love.
Can you please explain us?
And the highest of all good is that when, as humans, we see love as being in a part of gratitude and bliss and extremely connected within ourselves. And that's their weakness, is they don't want you to be connected within you. They want you to feel like you're disconnected and that you can have to find that somewhere else.
So the weakness is love. How does it affect him?
He becomes angry. He becomes very envious, jealous. It's almost like it's killing him.
We want to say thank you for all of you that appreciate what we do and already subscribe to this channel. And of course, we want to invite all newcomers to join us on our journey. And please support us with your subscription and share with others you know. We wish you well. Bye.